Please pray for my wife. She has to put up with being married to me. It's difficult being married to me, especially because I am black and she's white. Yes, I know. I'm one of those black people who came over here to plunder the women of this country. Anyway, it's difficult, my wife being white and me being black. There are benefits to this, obviously. The children that we produce are handsome. I have no shame to say that the children that we have are beautiful. They're so handsome. It's just stunning how beautiful they are. But there are downsides. There are some serious downsides, which I would tell you about. For a start, we are like bastards, really. Our family is like a family of bastards. See, one of the problems is I am unlike most of my Zimbabwean family, people of Zimbabwean heritage. I'm unlike most of my family because I don't perceive myself as a victim. I actually don't perceive myself as a victim of racism, of classism, of all the bad things that people say about Great Britain. I don't think that Great Britain is that bad. I actually don't think Great Britain is a racist country. I don't think that Great Britain suppresses black people. In spite of the colonial experience in Zimbabwe, which was unfortunate, Great Britain gets lumped with the behavior of colonialists in Zimbabwe. And I have to say, even that behavior of colonialists in Zimbabwe, as terrible as it was not as evil as people purport it to be. The current government in Zimbabwe is far more evil than the white government of Ian Smith. Without a doubt. Black people in power are more ferocious against their own people, their own skin color, so to speak, than Ian Smith ever was. So Great Britain gets a bad rap for being racist, being discriminatory, being violent towards black people and Asians, apparently. But ain't nothing like that. So in that sense, I am weird. I think I'm sensible, but the rest, most of the family, my people think I am deluded. I am a weird person. I am a fool for thinking that Britain is not racist. I am a fool for thinking that Britain is a great country, is a great kingdom, has had great laws. But on the other hand, my wife's family is so keen to show that they are not racist. They are so keen to show that, look, we white people, we love black people. So they look at me at this poor black chap. We must look after him. We must take care of him. We must not be racist in front of him. They think I'm crippled or something, the way they behave around me. Always going out of their way to show that they are not racist. They are the most, well, and I'm speaking in generalities here, there are some good people, but some of them are bending over backwards to show that systemic racism has kept me down in this country. It's like, it's not even my country. I wasn't born here. I am an immigrant. This is not my country. I'm very grateful that I've been accepted in this country. Very, very grateful. But this is not my country of birth. You can British as you want to be. But it's so bad that one of my wife's uncle has actually said to me, there's no such thing as English people. English people died when the concept of being English died when the Glorious Revolution happened. I don't know how he works that in his mind, but as far as he's concerned, why is there fuss about the heritage of English people in this country? Because there's no such thing as English people. That concept died a long time ago. But even if you're to grant that, even if there were no English people since the Glorious Revolution, the people that have inhabited this country since the Glorious Revolution, surely the country belongs to them. not to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes into this country yesterday, or I should say, every Jimmy or Mohammed that comes into this country. If Jimmy comes into this country, it is surely at the largesse of the British people. It's at the generosity of the British people. It's not because Jimmy or Mohammed have a right to this country. And I would say there should be stricter controls on who comes into this country. Far more stricter controls on who votes. Far more stricter controls on who owns land. This country literally belongs to British people. This land literally belongs to British people. It should not be given to foreign interlocutors willy-nilly. And my white relatives on my wife's side, unfortunately, have drunk the Kool-Aid, except for one rambunctious uncle who always gets up into other people's faces and says, I'm not taking that. He's actually one of my favorite uncles because he sees the truth, and he's not afraid to say it. He's actually not just afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to alienate most of his relatives, and I am proud of that uncle because he knows what time it is. He knows what time it is. Unfortunately, his children have all drunk the Kool-Aid, and it's sad to see my uncle, my wife's uncle, fighting for the heritage of his children, and his children are like, yeah, we don't care about the heritage that you want to leave us. We don't care about England. Let it be taken over by foreigners. Let the beautiful landscape of Cumbria be overrun by mosques and filthy Mohammedans. So as you can imagine, family events in my family are tense affairs, whether we're visiting my wife's side, whether we're visiting my side. It's always tense affairs. There are topics that are not up for discussion. So we cannot bring up Donald Trump. It's as basic as that. There's so much Donald Trump derangement syndrome in our family, my wife's family, both sides. It's amazing. It's amazing. So we just keep quiet so that we can have turkey on Christmas Day and get it done with and move on with our lives. We don't talk about reparations. We don't talk about systemic oppression. We don't talk about any of that nonsense. We talk about the weather. We have such stimulating conversations when we have family gatherings. We don't talk about immigration. So all this to say, pray for my wife. She didn't know what she was signing up for. Frankly, I didn't know what I was signing up for either. But here we are. Here we are. It's not been easy, but I regret nothing. It's not been easy, but I do regret nothing.